It's been a solid 2 weeks now since the Insane Trilogy hit the store shelves. The game is doing rather well. Every store I've visited in the past week is sold out. It's the best-selling exclusive platform release so far of the year, and it's the best-selling game in the UK right now. The franchise hasn't done this well since the late 90s, so let's soak it up while we can. It's just amazing how much love and passion Vicarious Visions has poured into this AAA remaster. You can tell that they have the utmost respect for the original Naughty Dog trilogy. They even pay homage to the original games in the opening credits. I loved watching the original Polygon Crash transform into his new design. Alright, let's talk about the original Crash Bandicoot title. A lot of people didn't care for the first game due to its tremendous difficulty. If you even died once, all of the boxes would reset, forcing you to exit and re-enter the level to try again. Not to mention, the only way to save the game is to complete the bonus rounds that would pop up every other level. But thankfully, Vicarious Visions felt our frustration and decided to fix these problems. The boxes no longer reset, and we now have an autosave feature that will stretch across all 3 games. They still stay true to the games in a sense, because the only way to get the color gems is to complete the level without dying. All levels are absolutely gorgeous and popping with color. They made the first game not only easier, but more enjoyable. Not to mention, they made Crash control identical to how he does in 2 and 3. The next game in the trilogy is Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back, and it's still my favorite game to have ever been created, and Vicarious Visions hit the nail on the head. Seeing my favorite game in beautiful 4K visuals and having a new sleek modernized control scheme, it makes my heart melt right through my chest. Everything from the polar bear rides to the secret levels, they tried their best to stay true and they left nothing out. Watching the rain fall and hit the screen on Turtle Woods brought a smile to my face, because they put so much detail into these games. They even added time trials from Crash Warped across all 3 games as well, allowing more replayability. These time trials even have online leaderboard support, so you can now compete around the world. And Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped is the final game included in the trilogy. This game just might have the most gorgeous visuals out of all 3 games. Traveling through time with help of the Time Twister is what makes Warp stand out above the rest. You gain various powers by defeating bosses in this game to give a little bit more of a variety. Vicarious Visions did a great job with all the levels, especially the tiger riding levels such as Orient Express. Even the Time Twister itself looks fantastic. There's so much detail that they put in this one that I didn't even know was there in the original, especially that it was over a body of water. And as a gift to the fans that wanted Crash back all this time, Vicarious Visions made Crash's sister Coco now a playable character in all 3 games. She controls exactly the same but has her own set of death animations. But Crash 3 Warped is very special to most of the fans of the franchise. This is honestly the most played out of the trilogy, so it was very important that I got everything down to a T, even the pre-level cutscenes. In my opinion, they most certainly achieved their goal. So here's my verdict. This is a faithful remaster of some of the most iconic platforming games of all time, and Vicarious Visions did a fantastic job at capturing what made Crash who he is. This package of 3 games for just $39.99 delivers exactly what it's promised, and it exceeds the expectations of longtime Crash fans that have been waiting nearly 10 years for a true installment of the Crash Bandicoot franchise. It's almost a steal for how low of a price it is. Although I must admit, it is harder than the original 3 games due to its modernized controls and hitboxes. And having time trials on the first game kind of feels tedious at times, but they're just so damn hard. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because having a bit of a challenge allows you to enjoy the game for what it is. As a longtime Crash fan myself, I enjoyed adjusting to the Insane Trilogy. So that being said, I give the game a 9 out of 10, and it's definitely a must buy, if you haven't already. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I left anything out. I'm still exploring every single corner of this game. And please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time guys, I'll see you soon.